Hey YouTubeites, the G to 771 here, and here we go. We have another death in the world of wrestling. It was tragic. This guy, in my opinion, was a legend, even though he wasn't given any kind of a title back in the 90s, but he was comic relief. Doink the Clown, Matt Osborne. He made a name for himself as Doink the Clown, the evil prankster in a body-hugging clown suit who played tricks on his fans. He passed away in his girlfriend. They found him in his girlfriend and his girlfriend's Texas apartment on Friday, which would have been last week. Friday, the 29th, it would have been. But yeah, details of his death are still emerging. The second generation finding machine was 55 years old when he died. He was young. He was young. Let me see here. We have the other story here from July 1st, which was Monday, from TMZ Sports. Doink the Clown autopsy complete. The mystery into the death of Doink the Clown could be solved in the next week, because officials have completed the autopsy on the ex-WWE star and are expecting results in a matter of days. After Doink passed away Friday in Plano, Texas, officials launched a homicide investigation into his death. One law enforcement source tells us it appears Doink's death was accidental, but the source wouldn't say if investigators believe drugs were involved. So pretty much they're saying three things here. They're saying they launched a homicide investigation, which is probably normal. I don't know nothing about law enforcement, but then it appears to be accidental, but the sources wouldn't say if investigators believe drugs were involved. You know, folks, I have to say that, and this is just my number, this is just my opinion, but like 75 to 80% of the wrestlers who have died, it was usually drugs. It was usually drug overdose. They had a problem. And I would be completely surprised when they come out with this in the next week if they tell me that this wasn't drug related, because it would just be unbelievable. Because like I said, about 75 to 80% of wrestlers that die, it's usually drug related. They die at a young age, and 55 is really not that old. 55 is pretty young in today's society. So yeah, he was a great wrestler. He was funny. He was the comic relief of the WWF. And you know, even though they didn't give him any titles or you know, and put him in any big you know, company carrying roles, I would be you know, he was still pretty much a legend. I mean, no question. People, if you say Doink the Clown, everybody, wrestling fan or not, they would know who you're talking about. So I just wanted to cover this. It's pretty sad, you know. You know, Doink, you're going to be missed. You know, what else can you say about it? It's a sad situation. 55 years old, man. Still, that's still young. So I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.